Four great cars, Plymouth, Dodge, DeSoto, and Chrysler, now bring you your friend, Major Edward Bowes, and his original Amateur Hour. Every now and then you hear Major Bowes say that some fortunate amateur has been selected to appear on one of his units. You may well be glad and happy to realize that it is your votes and the votes of other friends like you which have played so large a part in making this happy success possible. Let us hear from you then. Take a real part in this program. It'll give you much more pleasure if you do. You can vote by mail from your own home or your dealer's showroom by addressing Chrysler Corporation in care of your own station. If you're in our honor city, Jamestown, telephone Jamestown 8. In New York, telephone Murray Hill 89933. Major Bowes announces the names of the first and the 200th voter from each area. Well, here we go then. Sit in with us for a happy hour and let us hear from you.
We spin our weekly wheel of fortune. Around, around she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, again we bring you new faces and new talent. The amateurs of today are the stars of tomorrow, and the wheel of fortune spins.
In the southwestern corner of the Empire State on beautiful Lake Chautauqua, we greet the city of Jamestown. A little more than a century ago, Jamestown was a tiny settlement on the banks of a sparkling stream hidden away in a dense forest. A few houses, a blacksmith shop, a church, a sawmill, a grist mill. That was Jamestown in its infancy. Jamestown's transition from a rude frontier settlement to a thriving village was no accident, no mere stroke of chance. It was due to the wise choice of her founder and namesake, James Prendergast, who intuitively realized that Jamestown lay in the core of what was destined to be a rich and fertile domain. Instinctively, he knew, too, that she would one day be among the great industrial cities of New York State. Jamestown's products are many and far-reaching. Furniture, she leads the world in the manufacture of metal office furniture. Textiles, tools, voting and washing machines, wood and metal products, woolen fabrics, ball bearings, kitchen cabinets, a noted home-owning city with tree-lined streets and beautiful parks and many churches and schools. Nearby, Chautauqua Institute, world's famous for its symphony concerts, rich musical and forensic attractions. Jamestown is a modern vacation Eden, a year-round paradise for all varieties of sports and hobbies. Our salutations to Jamestown, a model community, a thriving industrial center, a world-famous playground. The first caller from Jamestown, William Fitzgerald, 1011 North Main Street. And from this area, Leona Van Buskirk, 13227 84th Street, Ozone Park, Long Island. And from Arana City, here we are, Jamestown, Kenneth Anderson, Alan Swanson, and Sherman Swan, the Cathedral Trumpeteers. You boys been playing together for some time?
Yes, sir. And somehow we've managed to win first place at the National High School Competition for Trumpet Trios.
Good for you. A little closer, that's right. And that's something you're proud of. What's your father's work?
My father has been employed for the Jamestown Evening Journal for the past 35 years.
Goodness sake. What's your name?
Kenneth Anderson.
Kenneth. Mm-hmm. That's a wonderful record, and my compliments to him. What are you going to play?
Flirtations.
An excellent selection. For the honor of Jamestown now, Flirtations by Herbert Clark, famous trumpet soloist of his day, right? Go ahead. That's the Cathedral Trumpeteers from Jamestown, and Jamestown produces, amongst other things, very handsome young men, Kenneth Anderson, Allen Swanson, and Sherman Swan. And the telephone number in New York is Murray Hill 89933, and in Jamestown 8. Now, if you think you've talent, why not reach for this program? A letter from New York or its vicinity giving full particulars will bring a prompt invitation. Now, here's Leonard Lawrence, baritone, and he sings Play Gypsy, Dance Gypsy.
They used to call me Prince, and I had friends galore. Good pals to drink with me, and sweethearts to adore. But friends and sweethearts follow summer, flying like the swallow from the winter to a sunny shore. If I could have my way with gypsies, I would stray. For friendship I don't care, I'd wander free as air. I'd be a happy rover, I would roam the wide world over. To my gypsy comrades I would say, play gypsies, dance gypsies, play while you may. We gypsies, one and all I say. And through our youth's Maytime, love's playtime, hearts ever gay, we only live for just one day. The will-o-wisp of pleasure guides, all the future hides. Love the only law, obey. Youth a gypsy goes a-straying. Play gypsies, dance gypsies, play while you may. We gypsies, one and all, I say.
In a moment, we will continue with Major Bow's Original Amateur Hour. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. We now continue with Major Bow's Original Amateur Hour, presented by Plymouth, Dodge Cars and Trucks, DeSoto and Chrysler. And Major, many honorary appointments and best wishes have come from civic bodies, clubs, and organizations of Jamestown, from Mayor Erickson, President Clark of the City Council, Police Chief Nyholm, Fire Chief Pilblad, City Treasurer Selstrom, Sheriff Chadwick, Commodore Curtis, Publisher Mrs. Sheldon of the Jamestown Post, Manager Hall of the Evening Journal, President Wade of the Chamber of Commerce, Dr. Bester, Julius King, Arthur Goranson, and from Sister City, Lakewood. Major?
Thank you, Ralph. My thanks to my many friends in Jamestown for their souvenirs for the exhibit at the Chrysler Building, and to the Jamestown florists. Ambassadors from Jamestown, Mayor-elect Leon F. Roberts and John H. Wright are welcome guests in our studio tonight, and we're very happy indeed and complimented to have them here. And my compliments, all right, my compliments to Honorable Robert H. Jackson, Solicitor General of the United States, Jamestown's favorite son. Vernon Allen from Elmira, New York, and he does the Tiger Rag. Oh, he's up there already. Application states, I never had a lesson, but I play 36 different string instruments.
I came down 3 times, and each time my wife sent me a telegram and told me that one of the babies was born, so I had to run right home again.
Well, now, I'll tell you, Vernon, you better start playing now. There's a lot of telegraph boys outside. Better get to it. Tiger Rag, and stop knocking it. Keep those telegraph boys out of there, will you? All right. Come on.
Sport!
You're in danger. Telephone is Murray Hill 89933, and in Jamestown it is 8.
Estoy como el gallo giro del palenque de la feria, pidiéndole a los galleros que me suelten a cualquiera, pidiéndole a los galleros que me suelten a cualquiera, a ver si hago una ensalada con todita la gallera. Saca tu taburete, Lucha María, siéntate aquí, que te quiero ver sentada toda la feria cerca de mí. Lucha María, mi linda sirena, no se pinta tu cuerpo en la arena, allá en la playa revientan las olas cuando te bañas en medio de todas. Lucha María, mi linda sirena, no se pinta tu cuerpo en la arena, allá en la playa revientan las olas cuando te bañas en medio de todas. Estoy como el gallo giro del palenque de la feria, pidiéndole a los galleros que me suelten a cualquiera, pidiéndole a los galleros que me suelten a cualquiera, a ver si hago una ensalada con todita la gallera. Saca tu taburete, Lucha María, siéntate aquí, que te quiero ver sentada toda la feria cerca de mí. Lucha María, mi linda sirena, no se pinta tu cuerpo en la arena, allá en la playa revientan las olas cuando te bañas en medio de todas. Lucha María, mi linda sirena, no se pinta tu cuerpo en la arena, allá en la playa revientan las olas cuando te bañas en medio de todas. Lucha María, serrana mía, del alma mía.
Santiago Trio, and thank you very much. Here's Meckel Turley, 24, novelty violinist, and he's from Easton, Pennsylvania. What do you do for a living?
I am a barber and beautician. I barber the men and I trim and I beautify the ladies.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's very difficult to satisfy the ladies, isn't it? Isn't it pleasant to work for the ladies?
The ladies are a pain in the neck.
I don't see any occasion. I protested all that applause. I just don't. How long have you been married?
I'm married.
Oh, I see. Well,
I am engaged. And say, she liked the way I fixed the hair for her. She's easily pleased, and she's beautiful, too.
All right. Let's have your trick fiddling, and I'll try to describe it. I don't know myself what it is. Come on now, let's have it. He's kneeling down and playing it as if it was a cello. Go ahead. The bow is in his mouth, and he's pushing it along. Plucking the strings. Bow between his knees and running the fiddle up and down the strings. Playing with the bow in his mouth. He's bringing the violin up against him.
I said, we do a crazy kind of novelty. You see, we play on saws and tire pumps and rubber tubes, and we play them all in harmony, and we play them in unison.
All right, let's have it, and I'll describe. The first here, you've got 3 rubber tubes on your list. They all play on 3 rubber tubes in unison and evidently in harmony. Blowing through a little rubber hose, all 3 of them. All right.
You still have half an hour left to telephone your votes for your favorite amateurs. In New York, the number is Murray Hill 89933. In Jamestown, call Jamestown 8.
Here's the telephone bulletin. There's 6 put and takes at 1,330 calls. Victoria Jackalone, the little 16-year-old singer, Villanelle, 2,363. The Cathedral Trumpeteers from our honor city received so far 9,739 telephone calls. And see the mayor-elect there, Mr. Wright, is smiling very broadly and happily. There is no hour, however beautiful, which has not its end. And our crowded hour has passed till fortune favors us again a week hence. We hope you may join us then. For your friendship, I thank you for Chrysler Corporation, its dealers, the amateurs, and myself. Good evening, friends.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.